Is it going to be patience? Is it going to be aggression? Is it going to be good strategy? Is it going to be not getting into somebody else's problem? And who will go through to the round of 8? It's the Bank of America Roval 400. Great start, Tyler Reddick. Shane Van Gisbergen got a little squirrely, and it's Reddick who leads the field into turn 1. Such a tricky section through here. It is a concrete canyon, and it's blind. You got to get through there safely, which everybody does, except Kyle Busch.
Yeah, very big contact on the right side of the 8 car. He got shoved into that concrete barrier. He's got to pull away. Well, you see the damage to the right front, the corner nut pointed the right way, a broken toe link, so that's going to be major repairs, and any chance of victory gone for the 8.
Kyle Busch.
Yeah, kind of late. Couldn't tell if there was contact before you see that lock up. Right here, let's take a look. Top of your screen. Oh, it looks like he just gets loose and overcorrects to the right. Once again, I couldn't tell if there was contact that got him loose. Either way, result the same, hard into the wall.
Yeah, big contact. They have driven away from everybody else. 2 seconds ahead of Larson.
Oh, look at the run that Van Gisbergen's got. Much cleaner through that back straight chicane. And SVG is on the high side.
And what looks like the outside now will instantly become the inside on the front stretch chicane. I think he is in the correct position. I think the 45 is going to have to concede here in the braking zone.
That WeatherTech Chevrolet sneaks its way through to the lead. And Van Gisbergen is out in front where everybody expected him to be.
The 2 lost some track position. We just saw him have trouble, and then matters got worse.
Oh, boy. Tagged by Justin Haley.
But the 1 of Chastain, Jeff, the first driver out, came in 13 points behind. 5th in stage 1, Joey Logano nowhere to be found. So that 13-point deficit is instantly basically cut in half with a 5th place finish. So for the 1 of Chastain, looking at 3 separate races, big stage 1. Great job by the 1 car.
Yeah, Chastain qualified 10th. Joey Logano back in 16th.
There you have it, stage 1. And plenty of things to talk about in this elimination race of the playoffs, especially this exit off pit road by Ross Chastain.
Major mistake by Ross Chastain. He was just carrying too much pace and could not turn. He ended up having to stop and watch all the cars go by him. So he wasn't involved in a wreck. He just simply made a mistake. Here he is stopped. All these cars go by him, and he is going to line up where he rolls back in.
That Valvoline race off pit road was brilliant by the 5 team, but now Trackhouse responds in the form of SVG. They're in the midst of the pack, though. Different strategies at play. 3 wide through there as Austin Cindric gets shuffled out.
And Larson doing a nice job of letting the 88, either by choice or by design, kind of punch his way through this 88. Watch right here, that white car, middle of the screen. There's no way he doesn't think another position into this hairpin. There you go. To the outside, rolling the top. The 5 rolls the bottom. The 88's got to pass the 41 on the outside. Well, I love the idea of, hey, I'm not sticking to my plan, as we see a huge lockup right there. I believe that was the 77 locked up. Caught the 2 of Cindric. As we see these cars sneak too, Cindric still sits backwards in the middle of it. The 77 will do his stop and go. The 2 probably will. Oh, it doesn't matter if the 2 stops or not. He's broken. Right rear toe link is broken. So let's take a look. 77 is the car locked up. Front tires haven't rolled yet. Still haven't rolled. Just a huge mistake by Carson Hocevar. It wasn't ill-intended, but a mistake still the same. You know, all I was thinking, surely not Ricky Stenhouse again.
He's got 5 laps fresher tires, Marty, has Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yeah, SVG catching those top 2. Probably will try to make a move on Buescher here in this corner. And doing all this while he's not happy with the car. Listen in.
Yeah, these tires are I've used them up early with the low pressure, and it's damaged them. Now I got nothing. 10-4.
Got nothing and making a pass for second. SVG now trying to set his sights on A.J. Allmendinger, who was supposed to pit 1 lap ago, Steve, but the driver made the call. Hey, I'm going to stay out.
Well, I know it feels like he has nothing, but he has something more than everyone else at this point in tires.
He's doing plenty with nothing.
But I think that's the point, though, Jeff, right? Like, it's all about your perception. So there's the 88 off pit road. Here comes the 1 of Chastain, who is trying his darndest to hold off a quick closing 9 of Elliott. The question is, if Larson wants to run, he can run him down and pass him no problem. I just don't think he wants to push his tires. And where it matters is, Rick, it's a point of position inside the top 10. So every position that Chastain finishes ahead is a big deal. Now Elliott has got in front of the 88.
SVG is just riding. He is just saving his tires. He does not want to put tires as he goes so slow that Chastain passes him.
Well, he doesn't care about Chastain because he doesn't care a lot about points.
Give him more
points. He's a teammate also.
Give him more points. Shane said yesterday that this guy we ride with, Ross Chastain, came to the most recent sim session. So Ross Chastain has been helping SVG on ovals. Shane has been helping Ross with road course improvements. At end of stage 2, Ryan Blaney's 9th stage win of this year, tied for the most with Kyle Larson. Nice work, but that doesn't matter a whole lot to him. Well, it does for the points, certainly accumulation going into the round of 8, but on the day, yep, good to be up there, but this is where the scrap has been, and Ross Chastain gets 7 points for finishing 4th in that stage after a mistake on pit road.
You said I got to finish within 2 spots of the award?
Yeah, we have the tiebreaker on the 1. Yeah, so like right now as we run, I'm showing you 2 points ahead of the 1, 20 points behind the 19. So he's 10 spots in front of you now, so that means you'd have to beat him by 10 spots.
Look at how jammed this is into turn 7. Into the hairpin.
Look at Chastain. He made it 3 wide on the very outside, and look at the spots he gained by doing it.
Christopher Bell, top box. He is out after Shane Van Gisbergen.
There's a 20 of Bell underneath SVG. Here's Larson. They got really slow through that rear chicane that allowed Larson to catch him.
Whoa! Was there almost contact? There was contact between Bell and Van Gisbergen. And Bell says, I'm coming through. But Van Gisbergen will have the preferred line here into the front chicane. In stage 3, and the gloves are off.
There's a lot of damage to that car.
This could easily generate a yellow if he can't get going. Oh, he gets it in reverse. I'm with you, Jeff. That thing has made some real big contact. There you go. Yellow is out.
We talked about how challenging this corner is. It's downhill and a little bit of frustration here, I believe.
I'm going to guess he gets help right here. Can't really tell.
Tire barriers work great for head-on contact, but when every time you hit one of them broadside, it just kind of sucks the car into it.
Larson has bridged that gap and is really starting to put pressure on Shane Van Gisbergen.
If you don't think these Cup drivers are sick of getting beaten by SVG, you are mistaken. There is no way that you can like a guy coming into your series and winning all these road course races. Every one of these guys has worked. SVG has raised the level of competition. He's made everyone be better. This is a challenge for every one of them. Larson with a big late move.
And Larson said that yesterday, Jeff, to your point. So he said Shane has raised the game for all of us. But let's give SVG some credit that we haven't done yet so far in this show. Last weekend in Kansas, he got his first top 10 on an oval, but here comes Larson on the inside. Backstretch chicane. Is it time for a new race leader? Maybe. Yes, it is.
Look at Bell. You catch them side by side in that rear chicane, and it's an opportunity. Bell saw it, laid back just a little bit, used forward momentum to get by him, but this will be a drag race into this very tight chicane.
More contact. Cars bouncing around, dancing under braking. It's an elimination race, and we're determining who the 8 will be that go through to race and still have a chance to be champion. Kyle Busch and Riley Herbst here. And this is only phase 1. It's not over yet. Keep watching.
So pushing and shoving on the back stretch. Should we get to the front stretch? And Kyle says goodbye.
This is good. The top 3 and 3 different strategies, albeit by a lap. There's Buescher and Bell.
Oh, the 5's going to have a huge advantage. He's going to get a big gap, not only in time, but positions. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars between the 5 of Larson and the 20 of Bell. Huge advantage to Larson's team for the pit stop and the cycle. The 88 has reeled the 5 in. About a half a second to a second a lap. And Jeff, to your point, I just don't know how you defend somebody who's so much better in the braking zones.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Larson's doing all he can.
Meanwhile, on board bottom box, Joey Logano.
There he is, just simply outbreaks the 5 car and makes it look easy.
Little tap from Larson, exiting turn 7. Here's Christopher Bell.
With Bell's coming to pit road earlier, he's run a couple laps so much faster that I assume he's going to easily be the leader of this race.
Ross Chastain has been handed a penalty.
He is serving his penalty right now. This is a massive mistake. He was 3 to 4 points.
I put it in the wrong gear.
So watch him as he leaves his pit stall. Watch how fast he's going, but watch the right front tire. He recognizes that he's going too fast, tries to slow down to get it below pit road speed. Watch. He put it in gear, and then he pulled it back to get it in the correct gear.
It was SVG's call to run a little bit longer as Larson goes past the exit of pit road, and he said, I want to split it up into even stages or even lap runs at the very end. Stephen Doran said that, so 2 even 18-lap runs for SVG to the end.
Now you see the work ahead. The 5 and the 20 have gone by. The math works out. He was basically 24 seconds ahead. You lose 25 seconds pitting. He comes out 1 second behind.
Here we go. Here we go. Turn 7, little contact, if any. Van Gisbergen's trying to squeeze. There was definite contact there. You know how much these guys want the win simply by that behavior.
Larson's just said, it's not going to be easy for you, but I think it is right here.
Deep on the brakes, into the backstretch chicane, and more contact between Van Gisbergen and Larson.
Wow.
Larson's not having it. This thing's not over. Or is it, as SVG now exits?
Well, it's brought the 20 right back into it. Look at that yellow number 20. He has some momentum. Will he try to attack the 5 into the front stretch chicane?
Well, Larson's super aggressive right here.
Yep, he's not taking this contact lightly.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
think he liked the late move into the hairpin. I think the 88's late move into the hairpin frustrated the 5, and the 5 is showing his frustration by absolutely battling back.
And here comes Christopher Bell. Watch the black and yellow DeWalt Camry. He's lining up for a shot as well. Whoa. And just zips his way through.
Right, so the 88 got out in the tire marbles on the outside of the racetrack.
Inside move at the hairpin, as was the case several laps ago.
He is going to easily get alongside Larson. And I think this time SVG just takes the spot.
There we go.
And Larson gives it to him.
As clinically as that. Maybe a little touch on the way through, another little reminder that I wasn't too happy about that, but then won't have another say.
Pit. Ready?
There you have it.
Oh, he does. Oh, that is just such a gutsy call, because if we watch the points as he pits, Logano is at +2 on your bottom left. Check this out right here. +2. Well, as Chastain stays on the racetrack and cars continue to go by, now it's 0.
Keep in mind the alliance between Wood Brothers and Team Penske. So Josh Berry here to get Ross Chastain helps his sort of teammate Joey Logano.
Thank you so much.
In a very humble approach, Shane Van Gisbergen answered all the questions and said, I'm not necessarily going to be granted a win in this race, but he's got the win. SVG wins the Roval.
The 1 and the 11 heading into turn 7. The 88 had such a big lead. These guys have to finish. A big slide out of Chastain. There's the position. Can he somehow get back by the 11? That eliminates the 1.
Here comes the 48 with a lot of momentum.
Remember, if it's in a tied situation, Joey Logano gets it on the tiebreaker. And that has put Ross Chastain in a 0-0 tie with Joey Logano. That means the 22 would go through. AJ Allmendinger has just come across the finish line in reverse. A crazy finish for the 16. And in a wild swing on the last lap, things are going in Joey Logano's favor. Incredible. Whoa! Oh, and around goes Ross Chastain. And Denny Hamlin, and Chastain wants to come across the line in reverse, just like AJ did. And he has. My goodness. We promised you it was going to be a wild finish. Did you ever think you would see that?